más bien entero atrás de dos pencos ahí día y noche.
November Mike 4 Whiskey on a CQ20.
Kilowatt Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt America.
Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform Bravo America. You're 59 plus, possibly 10. I'll look around again. This is November Mike 4 Whiskey. My name is Will, Whiskey India Lima. My QTH is Georgia, over.
All right, well, good evening. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. I'm located on Long Island, New York, about 50 miles east of New York City. A little less than a mile from the Long Island Sound. Great signal. You're 5 and 9 into New York this evening. And my call sign again is Kilowatt Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt Alpha QSL.
Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt Alpha. Okay, very good. Yeah, you're 5'9", very good signal. Your audio is excellent audio. I wonder.
What's up, Andy?
Like one of the.
Hope you're doing well.
Almost, I would dare to say Anan or Flex, but I'm not sure. So I would not guess. I'm running a Yaesu DX 101D. And this is really not the directional antenna. I'm using the dipole, the wire antenna. That off-center FET is supposed to work, and it works well here. I have 1-to-1 here on 20 meters at 100 watts. Go ahead, sir. And then 4W.
All right, Roger. Well, you're close. It's not an Anon, and it's not a Flex. It's a Sunsdr2 DX. And it's what do you call it? I just got distracted here for a second. My wife could say hi to the YouTube channel that she was just on camera. It's it's a Sunsdr2 DX. I'm running about 1,200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical. And the reason the audio sounds the way it sounds, I'm processing, I use an i9 iMac to run the station here. And all the audio is processed digitally through Logic Pro, which is a digital audio workstation. And then I pump that audio virtually over into the SDR software. So not an Anon, but pretty clean, just like an Anon. Over?
Oh yeah. Very good. Yeah, no, I'm very, very familiar. I do know of the radio. Wow. It really is amazing how well the audio sounds from your radio. Just for your purpose. Wow. I mean, it's just amazing. What is the software? I believe they do make their own software for those radios. Is that the case?
Yes, Roger. So what I'm running right now, the name of their software is Expert SDR. They have I'm running their version 3, which is only an alpha release. It's still being developed, but it works pretty flawlessly. And version 2 is fully developed, and it's been out for quite some time. Version 3 should probably be all done middle to the end of next year. But it's a beautiful piece of software. In fact, if you're interested, William, I'm live streaming right now on YouTube. So when I sign with you, if you put my call sign KB2UKA into the search box of YouTube, you'll find my live video. You'll find a lot of videos there, but you'll find the live video. It'll be up there forever. You're my first QSO on the live stream this evening, so we're only 5 minutes into the video. You'll be able to hear and see your signal report, how great you're sounding. You'll also be able to see my ugly mug. Over?
Awesome, awesome. That's very good that you are, able to do that. And definitely, I wish I could. I mean, I could record your audio as well. I normally.
What's
don't
up,
like
Greg?
play
What's up,
audio,
Todd?
but,
Thank you, Greg. Hey,
uh,
Andy.
I can record it, but I just don't like to play it back. I might just send you the email with the link to the file or the file itself. But anyway, sounding great. I think you are the third or fourth person that I hear that use the radio, and they all give the report, a very, very good report about their software. I think you're the first person.
What's up,
that I hear
Frankie?
with the version
Holy
3A.
schmoly, it's been a while, Frankie.
So,
Been a while. Hope you're well, brother.
Offering information back to them as far as the functionality and all that good stuff. Because for a while I was really thinking about buying an N, but I waited too long, and then of course they're not making them. I mean, they say they are, but I don't think they are gonna make it. I don't know the way things are. But yeah, software different radio, fully software different like yours. It's just an amazing thing. This 101D is a hybrid type of thing, wanting to be SDR in some ways, but not quite like that anyways. So yes, I copied the call sign. I will definitely look it up and check it out because it looks good. I'm also looking at you in my fan adapter, and the signal is just flawless. It's just amazing how straight line it is, and how well balanced your audio sound. But so congratulations to you there, sir. You're doing a great job. Thank you for keeping it up here on Ham Radio, NM4W.
But you as well. And I'm 4K wide right now, and it looks like you're 4K wide. So I'd love to know how you did that. I guess that radio can do that. I didn't think it could, or maybe you modified it. But when no one's around, I like to go widebanded. And yes, I've been told there's basically zero IMD on these Sun transmissions. And sometime next year, we're going to get a firmware update, and we are going to have our own version of pre-distortion, pure signal, pure signal, like the Anons do. And I'll tell you something, William. Late this spring that just passed, I ordered an Anon 7000. I got back into the hobby in July of 2020. I took 7 years off, and I ended up buying myself a used Flex 5000. And then I got really heavy into this ESSB wideband audio stuff. And I was looking for a radio that could really handle it. And my first choice was the Anon, was the 7000. And I ordered it, and I paid the deposit, and I knew it was going to take 8 to 10 weeks. Well, 10 weeks started to roll around, and no shipment date was in sight. And I really wanted a new radio, so they gave me a refund. Gigaparts had this. I've been looking at the Sun. Gigaparts had the Sun radio in stock. I ordered it, and it was at my front door 4 days later. So I've been a very, very happy customer. The software, like we were just speaking about, is flawless. Even the alpha release, which isn't fully developed, I've had no issues with it. You're going to hear me turn on an automatic noise cancellation feature. You'll hear it on the YouTube channel. It sounds like I'm listening to you on a FM repeater. The software is just phenomenal. But I'm going to send it back to you one more time. Love to know what you're doing for audio, how you're 4K wide, and then I'll let you continue to call CQ, and I'm going to QSY. So go ahead, Will.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Well, I was going to CQ, but I would like to exchange more than signal ports and numbers and so forth. I'm very much interested in what people do with their radios as far as technology. I'm not by no means close to anything knowledgeable.
What's up,
All
Les?
this
Hi,
technology.
Ronnie. How you doing,
Just
buddy?
to answer your question, the Yaesu FTDX 101D, as well as some other.
The Sun, Ronnie, is the only radio. Well, I have an FT950, and I also have a 857D, but they're not in line. Sun's the only radio.
I think that's what it is. Anyways, you can go and hold down the power, turn off, hold it down, and then you hold down two buttons. There's the DNR button and the DNF. You hold them down, and then you turn the radio on, and let go of those two buttons, and then you have access to 4K wide automatically. It's just there in the software. It's just that I don't think they tell people about it, but it's right there. And I do like the 4K. I mean, like I'm hearing you on 4K. You know, it's just amazing. I know some people that have some issues with that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, you know, the way it is. Well, you know, I don't know. It's just I'm glad that you have the radio you have, and you can do what you can do. And I'm going to check it out again. Do you think that Gigaparts may still have those radios? I just wonder. And let's see. Oh, wow, that's the answer to the 4K. Yeah. And you know, that's it. I guess I'll send it back at you. Like, thank you for the tour. Oh, I was glad to hear the pure signals coming on that as well. And they can find the flexibility on the software. Again, the way I'm producing the audio, by the way, is by no means anything close to anything. To be honest, I'm using the USB port on the back of the radio. And the equalization of the radio as it is, you have to work hard on these things. But I have some friends that helped me to work it out. So, back at you, NM4, W in Georgia, over.
Well, I think you're spot on. First of all, that's very cool with the way to get to 4K on your radio. And I just stretched out my Spectrum. You'll see that on the YouTube page. And I always like to say you want the Spectrum to look like Bart Simpson's haircut. And you're filling up the whole spectrum, and it's got that going on. Your lows are good, your mid-range is not too much because that's where all the muddiness comes from, and your highs are just right, I think. And really like what you're doing. Really, really like it. Does Gigaparts have the radio in stock? Well, let's give it a look. Hold on one second. Let's see. I'm going to pull it up right now. I know all summer long they had it in stock. Let's see if they still have it. And I think there's definitely a another distributor. Hold on, let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm pulling it up now. Sunsdr2 DX. I think it went up a little in price. $23.48. They've got it listed as a hot item. It says ready to ship, brother. They've got it in stock. It says ready to ship. So I guess Expert Electronics has been pretty good at pumping these out because they have definitely become more popular. I know a lot of people that have been getting them lately, and Gigaparts still has it.
Okay, taking note of very good. I'll check it out. Right, you know the things you can do with the SDR through the software-defined radios. For what I hear is just amazing, and I do enjoy technology and taking the challenge of doing this. This is not what I do. Electronics is really at the bottom of my knowledge. This by trade, I'm
that's great, Dan.
I'm a college professor and mental health provider. I have license as a psychiatrist and psychologist here in Georgia. And I began in the Air Force as a surgeon, so it's been quite a ride on this thing. So, but I say all that to tell you that electronics really is at the bottom But I know it's what I've heard from people like you and others that know anyways. And I listen to the conversations and learn, a few things. Then I try them out and see what works and what doesn't work. But anyways, yes, I knew that they have their own software, and that's great that they're continuing and developing
Check. 1, 2.
and doing that because I don't think this announcements are gonna go very well. I think that they're at the end of the line right now, and they do want you $1,000 deposit and then hold it there for months and months, and I'm not about to do that. Well, listen, I do thank you for the information. I'm not gonna hold the frequency any much longer. I just wanted to make a contact, and I did with you. Well, I do thank you for taking the time to doing the QSO with me here today. And I will all wish you then a good week. 73 to you and your wife and yours over there. And I will check out the your YouTube and subscribe to it, okay? So best wishes to you. Stay safe and healthy. From Georgia, this is NN4W. Over.
All right, William. It was absolutely my pleasure. All this stuff with the radio and the audio, and I'm all self-taught and taught from other amateurs. I'm not an electronics technician or an audio technician at all. I own a financial advisory firm, and I was actually a theater major in college. So this is kind of like doing the YouTube stuff is like going back to performing a little bit. But it was a pleasure. God bless. Hope you have a beautiful week coming up. And I look forward to working you again. And in fact, we made a contact. This is our second QSO. We made contact on September 18th of this year down on 40 meters. So good to work you again. I will say 73 to you. I'm going to QSY downband a little bit and call CQ myself. And I hope you have a great night. November Mike 4 Whiskey from KB2 UKA 73.
Okay, thank you, KB2 UKA. Listen, you can stay on the frequency if you want to. I do need to do. I have to go and do some things. So thank you again for the second Q. So you're on 20 meters. I'll look up for you on 40 or 20. Best luck to you. Thank you. And then 4W, we clean the frequency. Thank you.
Thank you, William. Yes, I will stay here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the handoff. 73. Okay, this is KB2 UKA calling CQCQ CQ20. Kilowatt Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. Oh my God, it's a blast from the past. Kilowatt Radio 4. Hotel. David, how are you, sir? Dave, you were 5 and 8 when you called me, and then you fell off the face of the earth. Try one more time. Go ahead.
Okay, KB2 UKA KR4HH returning.
Dave, I love you, brother. We're going to have to try another time. I'm glad we made contact, but you fell below the noise there. 20 is going to get a little weird this time of the day. But I'll say 73 to you. Good to have you in my logbook again. And always shoot me an email. Let's catch up. 73. Alrighty, this is KB2 UKA QRZ. Kilo India 5 only. Go ahead.
Kilo India 5 Lima Delta Lima QSL.
QSL Kilo India 5 Lima Delta Lima. Terry, good evening. Name here is Doug Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. 50 miles east of New York City, a little less than a mile from the Long Island Sound. I'll give you a signal report next transmission. How copy? Over?
Well, you were 5'9", but now you've dropped down to 3 to 5, so you may or may not be able to hear me. Now, I am in East Texas. Name here is Tango Echo Romeo Romeo Yankee, and I'm about 100 miles east of Dallas, Texas. QSL?
QSL, Terry. I've got you 5'6", Q5 copy. I'm hearing you. 20 meters is going to start to shift up here for us folks in the Northeast. Running a Sunsdr2 DX, about 1,200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical. I've got 100 ground radials, Terry, at 65 feet in length, and a legal limit remote tuner right at the base of the antenna. And then I'm doing a whole bunch of digital audio processing. Over?
Roger. Let me get your call sign again. Is it Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform Kilo Alpha?
QSL, that's correct. And Terry, if you put that call into YouTube, I'm live streaming right now. We're about 22 minutes into the video. You'll be able to hear and see your signal report. Over?
Oh, I don't know that I want to do that, but hey, I'm running an Icon 7300, and I'm running through a Americana 811A camp, and I've got a 60-foot tower, and at the top of that I've got a 160-meter sloping V. And anyway, it's all I'm getting out is 800 watts, but I hope it's working.
Oh, it's working, Terry. It's working. I just think the conditions are starting to change a little bit. I'll say 73 to you. Thank you for the first contact between us. Kilo India 5, Lima Delta Lima from KB2 UKA 73.
73, sir. Enjoy the future.
All right, take care. This is KB2 UKA QRZ.
Victor Papa 2, Mike November.
Victor Papa 2. It's I know who that is. Is it Mike November India?
Roger, Deb. How are you doing?
Well, let me make sure I have this right. Hold on one second. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. You go by Frankie then, Frankie. Because I see John in the logbook. Over?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, when I hear John, I know it's the IRS or the police or somebody's coming to look for me there, Roger.
Roger. You're booming in here. You're 5 and 9. Sounding great. We haven't spoken in a while. I switched everything around here with the audio. There's no more hardware. It's all virtual through the computer. Over?
Yeah, I noticed that. I was on your feed. A second ago, and I realized you did a lot of work there, Roger.
Oh, yeah. Well, Steve, K1GMM, started doing all the virtual audio stuff, so I mimicked that, and I was having issues with, and I have a powerful PC, but I was getting audio driver issues where there was conflicts, and it would sound like I had RFI, and I didn't have RFI. It was just the drivers messing up. So I bit the bullet and rolled the dice here and got an iMac for the station, because I figured if they're producing movies and doing record albums with an iMac, I think it should be good enough for some live streaming and for some digital audio, and it's been flawless since I moved to the Mac. Over?
Yeah, Roger D. Sounds good. One of these days, when I grow up, I wanna be like you. Yeah, but you're doing a fine job. You're 5'9" plus into the Caribbean. Your vertical, I got my antenna, I got my beam pointed at you. Your vertical is knocking me out the park there, Roger.
Oh, well, you know, I put it up a year and a half ago, and I started with 15 radials, and then 6 months later I had 50, and then a year later I had 90, and about a month ago I went out there and put another 15 down, so I'm at about 105. I think I'm going to stop now. Over?
Yeah, I'm going to trip when I pass the antenna there, Roger.
Oh, wait, what was that? Go ahead.
I said you need to stop because I'm going to trip when I pass your antenna there, Roger.
Well, we might be moving down the road here to a bigger lot, and I told my wife if the people who buy this house go in the backyard with a metal detector, they're going to think they hit gold, except they're just going to find a whole lot of copper wire. Over?
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause you can, it's under the grass. By now it should be all covered by grass, so, and no need to pull them back up there. Anyways, I know there's a lot of stations want to say hi to you, and I see Andy and a whole bunch of people on your YouTube. So I'm gonna go back on the YouTube and I'll just listen. Hey, Doug, take care and keep up the good work. Say hi to Alex for me and everybody. I will talk again. Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt Alpha, Victor Papa 2, Mike November India 73.
73, Frankie. Yeah, I got to talk to Alex. I haven't spoken to him in a few weeks, and that's why I actually came up here. I was hoping maybe he'd be streaming up on the high end of 20, but he could be. I got to check YouTube. 73, brother. God bless. Take care.
73.
This is KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. Station with the 0, slowly phonetically, please. Over. Kilo Oscar 0. Hold on. Hotel Whiskey Kilo. Edward in New Hampshire. Good evening. I see. This is what I thought. 20 is going to get short soon. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York, about 50 miles east of New York City. Right on the Long Island Sound, a little less than a mile from the Long Island Sound. I'll give you a signal report next go-around. How copy? Over?
Hi, Doug. You're probably sent over here. You can't get the QRZ to update. I am in Florida. I'm in Freeport, Florida. The band is still pretty open at this point in time.
The band's starting to go, I think. All right, Roger, I'm Florida, Ed. Roger. Consistently, you were about a 5 and 6, but also falling to about a 2x6. I think the band's starting to go up here in the Northeast. So I'll say 73 to you before I can't hear you. Kilo Oscar 0, Hotel Whiskey Kilo from KB2 UKA 73. All right, take care. KB2 UKA QRZ. Kilo Golf 6. Go ahead. Guys, I think the band's starting to go. Let me call CQ a little bit more. CQCQ CQ20 Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt America. CQCQ 20 meter KB2 UKA Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. I believe Whiskey Alpha 4 Mike Oscar QSL. All right, Roger, Jerry, you're 5'6" in Long Island, New York. Name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. I'm live on YouTube, so if you put my call, KB2 UKA, into the search box YouTube, we're about 29 minutes into the video. You can watch it anytime. You'll be able to hear and see your signal report. Over. All right, Jerry, 73, Whiskey Alpha 4, Mike Oscar from KB2 UKA. Take care.
Roger. Good night, Doug.
Good night, sir. KB2 UKA, QRZ.
Kilowatt United 1, Charlie.
Kilowatt United 1, go ahead.
Yeah, Kilowatt United 1, Charlie.
Kilowatt United 1, Charlie, question mark. What am I missing? Over?
Charlie Whiskey, Washington. Over.
QSL, Kilowatt United 1, Charlie Whiskey. Oh boy, we're making it across the country. How you doing, Alex? My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York, 50 miles east of New York City, a mile from the Long Island Sound. I've got you 5758 into Long Island. How copy? Over?
QSL Doc, thank you very much for coming back. Yeah. You're 5 and 9 here in the state of Oregon. Oregon and Maine. Yeah, my UPH shows Washington, but I'm actually remote 60 miles away. Very good signal, good audio. I kind of question in 4 kilohertz signal. Do you think it adds the quality of the signal? Over.
It only adds to the quality of the signal if you have a radio capable of listening out at 4 kilohertz. It absolutely adds to the quality of the signal because you have much more bandpass to fill up that audio spectrum. I love doing it. Of course, if there was someone right above us, I wouldn't be doing it, but it seems pretty quiet up here. But when you're able to EQ that audio spectrum and fill up that whole 4 kilohertz range, it sounds like FM radio. Over?
Yeah, I'm using Flex 6400, and I just spent it. For my ear, 3 kilohertz actually more than enough quality. Kind of, I know that you can probably expand the way you are, right? Go up 9, 12 kilohertz, something like that. Yeah. I see the fact, I believe the mic KX is much
All right, Roger, Alex. The band's starting to go for me up here. I'm going to keep calling CQ till I can't hear anything. But I'll say 73 to you. Thank you so much for stopping in. You could check me out on YouTube, KB2 UKA. In the search box of YouTube, you'll be able to hear and see your signal report. Timestamp, if you want to watch it back tomorrow or next year, is 32 minutes. Just rewind it to about 30 minutes. You'll find us. Kilo Uniform 1 Charlie Whiskey from KB2 UKA 73. All right, 73. KB2 UKA QRZ.
Kilo 4 Lima Echo November.
Oh boy, Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. I feel like it's been about a year since we spoke, Justin. You're sounding good. Let me give you a signal report next go around. Over.
All right, Doug. You're 10 over 9 here in Tennessee today. Sounding great. Good audio. Just got that SDR radio working for you there, Roger.
I appreciate it. You're 5 and 8, but you sound louder than 5 and 8. You're the loudest signal I've heard probably in the last 20 minutes. Hope everything is well with you and the family. Yeah, man, I went on this big audio rabbit hole, and when I landed in the full virtual space. So you'll see on the stream there on the left-hand side of the page, it's just the sliders in Logic Pro, and all those white words with the blue background above the slider. That's the virtual studio rack. So I'm using the Stellar X2 condenser mic that goes into a Focusrite USB audio interface. And then we go from EQ. Let me pull it up here. There's my EQ. There's the Aphex Vintage Oral Exciter. Then I've got the, where'd it go? Then I got the built-in exciter in Logic Pro. I'm just exciting the 1400 hertz range. Then I got a little bass boost right here. It's barely on, just for a little bit. And then we go, where does it go? Where are we? There's my compressor limiter. So I'm limiting right at 0 dB so we don't go too crazy. Then a noise gate. And then a touch of reverb. Just a tiny touch. And at the end, to put the cherry on the cake, is my level meter. And even at loud peaks, we don't break 0 dB. Right at the right spot. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Man, looks like you got that thing dialed in. It's amazing what you can do with good radio like that. That's quite impressive. And the result is very, very nice. It's very good audio, just like you sitting right here beside of me, Doug. Sounding good, looking good. That's awesome. One of these days, getting me a McNutt's radio like that and showing the world of SDR there, Roger.
Yeah, man. Well, all I could say is these luckily are Flex radios. They're not plug and play, but when you dial them in, you could do pretty much anything you want to do, and it'll handle whatever you'll put into it. And you'll hear when you listen to this back, I turned on the auto noise cancellation, took the static right out of your signal, and all I hear is your voice. Over?
Yeah, Roger that. That's pretty cool. All right, Doug, get back to it. It's good talking to you. Like you said, it's been a while. I've seen you on there, and I figured I'd give you a shout. KB2 UKA, for alien 72. Until next time.
All right, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Good to speak to you again, Justin. And as always, look forward to speaking to you again in the future. Kilo 4, Lima Echo November from KB2 UKA 73. All right, I think I'm going to go for one more here. And then the kids are off tomorrow. Daddy's going to work. KB2 UKA QRZ.
Kilo Mike 4, Charlie.
Kilo Mike 4, Charlie. Good evening, Mark in Kentucky. Mark, you got Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York, 50 miles east of the city. A little less than a mile from the Long Island Sound. I'll give you a signal report next transmission. Good signal. How copy? Over.
Yeah, okay, Doug. Good to meet you on the air. Well, it was about good clean audio, but the band faded right as you came back to me, so I think it was about an F5 that last transmission. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, you were 5859 when you called me. Now you're about a 46, but I'm hearing you fine. Running a Sunsdr2 DX, 1200 watts with the beautiful Mercury III solid-state amplifier. That goes into a 43-foot vertical, 100 ground radials. I see hashtag 100 radials on my live chat on YouTube. And then a bunch of digital audio processing. Over?
Yeah, Roger. Okay, that transmission went up to about an S8, and then it dropped down about an S2, back to S8, so we're about to lose it. Roger here, we're running ICOM 756. My father left me when he passed into a old LA 1000 amp running about almost 300 watts true power into a dipole up about maybe 15, 18 feet at the center. That's about it.
Well, it's working for you, brother. You were 5 and 7 most of that transmission, and that's one of the reasons I said this is my last QSO. I know it's about to go out, and I don't know if the Pennsylvania QSO party's over yet, but 40 was packed. There's no doing 4K transmission on 40 right now, so I'm up here. All right, brother, I'll say 73 to you. Good to work you the first time on the radio here, and looking forward to working again. Check out my YouTube page. You'll be the last QSO on there. You'll be able to hear and see your signal report. Please subscribe. Click that subscribe button. It helps the algorithm in YouTube get this out. I make no money from doing this. None whatsoever. Even if it ever gets big enough to be monetized, I won't turn that on. I just like giving guys the opportunity to hear their signal report. Kilo Mike 4, Charlie from KB2 UKA 73, and I'll be clear on your final. Take care.
Okay, Doug, thanks for coming back to me. Now, definitely will check out the audio on your YouTube channel and give it a like there. 7-3. Have a good evening. 4, Charlie.
All right, take care, Mark. All right, this is KB2 UKA. Hope everyone has a great week. I'm clear. QRT. Holy schmoly, guys. That was fun. Andy, it's still going, huh? Let's see. Let's see real quick. Oh, no. Oh, God. Let's see. What do we have? Where's Steve, Andy? What frequency is he on? let's see if I can find him. Another 22 minutes. All right, where's Steve? Let's see if I could hear Steve.
CQCQ. Pennsylvania QSL Party, Whiskey 3 Charlie Golf.
All right. Where are you, Steve? What frequency?
And 3 Lima Alpha Delta.
Take care, Les. Steve, what frequency you on, brother?
59484. 484, Delta X-ray.
Dave, man, you were sounding beautiful when you called me, and then it fell out. But I'm surprised I lasted that long on 20. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Mother Nature's oh no, what happened, Dave? What happened? Where is he? All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. It's good to see everyone doing the QSO party. Thank you all. If you haven't checked out my little trailer video, I think you guys will get a kick out of it. It's on the page now, on the YouTube page. It's only 38 seconds long. Tell me what you think. Have a great night, everyone. Take care.